And now, another Farm to Table with Katie Dixon, brought to you by Farm Families of Mississippi.
Hey guys, it's Chef Katie Dixon here at Birdie's Cafe, and I'm excited to be cooking with you today. We're gonna make a delicious summer noodle salad. And some of you may think, what in the world is a summer noodle salad? Well, it's one of my most favorite things to eat in the summer because it's got lots of carbs in it with the noodles, or you can do it carb-free. I'm gonna show you a version today, but it's gonna be a cold noodle salad. So first, we need to cook the noodles. So we've got some water that's already up to boiling. I like using sobu noodles. You can also use any type of noodle that you want to use. And I'm going to show you a couple of different variations with the noodles today. So I don't know if you guys have ever heard of hearts of palm, but they make an actual ingredient that's a hearts of palm noodle. These are going to be our hearts of palm noodles, which is a veggie. We're just going to add it to the mix in our sauce. Our noodle bowl today, we're going to top with the protein choice of shrimp. We're going to add a little bit of garlic, salt and pepper, and a little bit of olive oil to our cast iron skillet. And then we're gonna let these guys cook. I like this dish because it is a quick and easy dish to make. We're gonna actually chop our asparagus. So we're gonna cut off the ends. I tell people, the little trick is where it bends is where you wanna break it. So where these guys bend, you break it, and we're gonna put it in our pan over here. Put a little olive oil in this pan, and we're gonna turn it on to a medium heat. Our shrimp are already sizzling. And I'm gonna add just a little bit more salt and pepper and garlic to these shrimp now that they're all flat on the cast iron skillet. I like to layer in all the flavors. And again, we're gonna do salt, pepper, and garlic to our asparagus. Along with our asparagus, I have some orange bell pepper that's diced. I love bringing in colors in the summertime. We have our asparagus, we have our bell pepper, our shrimp are cooking. We need to actually flip the shrimp. All right, our shrimp are actually almost ready. We're gonna add our hearts of palm, or you can either do the noodles that we have on the stovetop cooking, the sobu noodles. We're gonna actually add that into this bowl, and then we're gonna add all of our ingredients that we're actually gonna make our marinade with. So we have a little bit of coconut aminos. We have a little bit of sesame oil. We have some pureed basil, some lime juice. We're gonna add a little salt and pepper. And then we're gonna toss this. Now we have our noodles ready to go. Our shrimp, I'm gonna turn off. And then the last little bit of our cooking time with our asparagus and our bell pepper, we're actually gonna grate a carrot into the pan. A little more texture, a little more color. This literally is gonna cook for about another minute with the carrots in. And then we're gonna turn off the heat. Okay, so now we're just gonna layer in our veggies to our noodles and give that all a toss. We're gonna add just a fresh squeeze of the lime to our shrimp. And then we're gonna actually put our noodle dish back in here. I love a fresh salad in the summertime. We're gonna add a few shrimp to the top of this. Once we have this ready, you have a couple options as far as how you wanna garnish it. You can use some fresh herbs on the top. And one of my favorites for this recipe is to add a little crunch. I love adding some cashews. You just wanna roughly chop the cashews, and we're just gonna do some cashews here at the end. And guys, from my heart to your table, you have a delicious summer noodle salad.
Find this recipe and more at WDAM.com/farm-to-table.